How's it going, everybody? You know, I'm back again. It's been a while. Life's just been really busy, so I haven't really had a chance to sit down and make videos or come up with a deck profile or a video topic I wanted to talk about. Although there's a few that have been running through my mind, kind of thinking about making a video for new people getting into the game, video talking about different things, different products you should for intro to the game, talking about different mindsets regarding competitive play versus regular play. Just miscellaneous ideas have gone through my head. With the release of Cross Encounter this weekend, I wanted to start thinking about deck profiles and stuff for this deck, for this set, and see if y'all had any suggestions what deck you might want to see thrown together that's not necessarily going to be a very popular deck, but you think might be fun and kind of neat to see. Let me know, and I'll see what I can throw together, see what I can come up with. And so let's see what I got in my Cross Encounter box. And I know I didn't do one for BT-9, but I might just have to find a box somewhere on a website somewhere so that I can do an opening video. Just so I have one for every set I've done since I've started making these YouTube videos. So starting off, we got Uemano for our box topper tamer. It's actually it's funny the number of erratas in this set. Like the option card that grabs this saying grab a black, and its security effect saying grab a black tamer. Actually would be incredibly good if it did that, but definitely needed to be errated. It was interesting that they gave us ST11 as a bonus box topper for these. This set, instead of giving us the actual ST11 set. But, it's an option. Every one of them comes with the game Amamon. Oh, sweet. Ha! We got the security +1 Greymon. I like this art on this Greymon. That's pretty sweet. Well, that's cool. So now getting into the actual set, let's see what we got going here. It's got this new Pulsemon is a blocker. The new Pulsemon deck's kind of cool. I do kind of like the idea of playing it. Just Gazi, Golemon. Tactimon got a new card. It's fine for a common. It's a neat, interesting one. This Cherrymon does a lot of work in things like pre-release and stuff. Also, what you can do with this new vegetation kind of deck that there's a lot of support for in this set is actually pretty neat. But this ability is basically just kind of Magnamon X antibody that situationally is better. And it's just being able to redirect your opponent's attacks is really good. Waiting on Regular Lucasmon. Hey, there's a few things to try and see if I want to change about my King Waymon deck with this set. This card's kind of neat as an unsuspend card. And like it's boosts Jessmon stuff. I mean, oh, it activates as what? Did you follow me in fact? Neat. Candramon obviously is like a absolutely phenomenal card during the pre-release, or if you play any sort of sealed event with this. Because this card just sits there and does the whole Mechanorimon unsuspend when it kills something and has blocker. So it just super protects you. Then we got Justice Kick. We got a Blazing Memory Boost, which also had to get an errata because it's looking for Christopher on it instead of Kyria. Even though the Tamer cards are printed with Kyria. Which is, whatever. And hey, look, we got Omnimon X antibody for our first one. For our first super. That's cool. We all know the little gimmicks there. Another box I opened, I pulled the Altart in, and that was pretty cool. What's going on? Generic level 3. Hey, our Dark Knightmon support's boosting up. That's always great. Let's see. Healing Therapy's pretty good. It's a pretty solid one. Giving -1 security. And with Venusmon... Yeah. So, like, this card not only gives -1 security, but also gives a +1 security to your guys if you have a Venusmon play, which is pretty sweet. Just your generic vanillas. Balmon. I'm debating how I want to do the ratios in my Beelzemon deck with the new Balmon and the new Beelzemon, because both of them are pretty sweet. The new Beelzemon, especially with its inherited going under a blast mode, is pretty good. Because it basically turns your blast mode into a BT-6 Alphamon, kinda. And Balmon's also very good because it's on deletion, lets you just free play Beelzemons. A new Beelzemon attack thing. This card, apparently they didn't know how to spell it. Whatever. I also don't know how to pronounce it. It's pretty sweet. Or a kill spell, and then or it puts a dude on the top of the security stack, which could be just as good, if not better, given the situation. Because sometimes you can't -12 something and it die, but you can throw, a Jesmon GX into their security and, throw a rookie at it to just get rid of it. So that's actually really good for a lot of things. Shame it costs 8, but it is very good, especially coming out of security when somebody's doing like a check 4 or something. They got Angoramon and the Great Amon for the Blue Flare deck. That deck's kind of neat. How it works. It's got another one of these. Like I said, on the vegetation support in this, you could make a pretty solid deck using the Vegemons. That's kind of a funny thing. I know a guy who wants to work on that. I might throw up a list to kind of help him out with that. Impulse Memory Boost is pretty sweet. Getting to sit down and like free play Pulsemons is actually pretty awesome. The Pulsemon deck's kind of neat, especially if you have promo Pulsemons to just play that with. The Renamon Miko deck is also pretty awesome. I was playtesting one for a guy yesterday. It was running pretty smooth. It was actually kind of neat when you did all the things with it. Then we got Decker Greymon, which I keep forgetting this card has Armor Purge, which is actually really good. And then the Sanzomon. So let's speed up a little bit. Gasmon, Monomon. Oh, like I said, the new Beelzemon. Like I said, this card's pretty cool. Gain a memory for every 10 cards in your trash at the end of attacks is just really good. Because in Beelzemon you're gonna have basically your whole deck in the trash anyways. So an end of attacking on a blast mode with this is really good. And we got Breakclaw and Lodestone. Kukuamon, Duralumon. Comes in pretty good when he actually gets to be played via the use of his tamer. Ken Weissmon. Ooh, Gankumon X. Gankumon's cool. I do like the new Gankumon X Antibody card. Obviously, I'm personally looking more for next set's X Antibody support, where we're getting Black War Greymon. I'm a big Black War Greymon fan, so that's gonna be sweet. Yeah, Sparamon. Got another U. Skull Knight. Dun, 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 dun. Blastman. This Achillesmon looks really good. It's just kind of weird that it's just a rare that like looks like he might be a super in the way his art's done. Huh? They didn't tear that one. Dun, dun. Got any in? I've thought about throwing the Twilight deck together. That's just kind of funny. Playing around with all, have all your little TV head guys playing, doing something. Speaking of, here's a mon. Mailbirdramon, Shoutmon in the Crosswords deck, Goose, Gamamon. I just had a Cannon Weissmon too. The Gamamon deck's kind of neat. Thought about playing with it just like anyone else. I'm not sure I really like the idea of how it plays, but it is an option. Another Decker Greymon, another Cannon Weissmon. Going. There's Dark Knightmon. No. Oh. I don't think we've seen a secret or a... Oh. Yeah. Oh, look. Like I said, aid mode. Actually, I'm 4 for 4 on Miko modes. I did not keep 2 of them. I traded them to a guy. But I've opened one in each of the 4 boxes I've opened so far. So, that's actually kind of funny. Justimon and Venusmon. That's cool. I mean, that deck is pretty good. I might just play Venusmon. Oh look, it's Christopher. Alright, Shoutmon on ×5. Let's see. Dark Knightmon. Oh, Jesmon X Anybody. Jesmon deck's pretty sweet. What I was playtesting with yesterday against was my buddy's Jesmon deck. You had to see if he could figure out how his ratios work, how it matched up. And he's just not quite happy with it, so we're just trying to get some playtests in. Or Taiki and Metal Greymon. See what we got here. We got Zendro. Oh, so our secret is our Jesmon GX. That's pretty sweet. I've now got 2 copies of that one. Dun, 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 dun. Got Achillesmon again. Got Dark Knightmon X. Not gonna lie, I like that. I've thought about that deck a lot. Dark Knightmon was always really fun, but it was always just lacking something, like, especially since like the abilities didn't work because you didn't have all the pieces. All right, so our Altart is Decker Greymon. Dun dun. Desmond. For all you Jelly Force players, there you go. Your ultimate for Jellymon. We got Sparrowmon and Blazer Boost. Just on and Hero of the Sky. Nice. Sistermon. And last but not least, we have Double Tamer in that one. Alright. Alright, so all in all, obviously, like anybody else, sad we didn't hit the Ghost Alpha. Personally, it was a big, it would have been a big, cool thing to add to my collection, as I'm a big fan of Alphamon, big fan of the OG X Anybody. Ryudamon and Doramon are like 2 of my favorite Digimon from playing the video games. So I always loved them. But I can't really complain. This Decker Greymon's pretty cool. And this Jesmon GX is pretty sweet. Like I said, the Venusmon and all that. It got some pretty solid hits. Some stuff I'm likely to use and play. So at the end of the day, I think I'm overall pretty happy with it. Got the Omnimon. I definitely am happy with the Star Deck 11 reprint of Greymon that I got. So we're good there. And so overall, it was pretty solid, pretty great. Had fun opening this box. Like I said, maybe I'll find a BT-9 box and open that up. Hope you enjoyed. Please, if you liked this video, if you liked watching it open, give a like, give a share. Please comment, put a comment down there below about a deck you might want to see build. See a deck list for that I might be able to provide and help you with. Like I said, I've opened 4 boxes of this, so I have a good portion of this ready to go and ready to play. If I have an idea of what to throw together, as well as I've basically tried to play set most of the other sets. So just let me know what you want to see played, and I'll see what I can do about putting it together. You'll have a great day.